and we're right downtown in that downtown Indianapolis. Sorry, I've been up for a little while now. We're in downtown Indianapolis, and so we're so privileged to have the next guest sit here on the bench and have a really good conversation with me. And I'm going to say her first name, and I'm going to let her say her last name because I'm a good old country boy from Kentucky, and I have a problem, with some complicated last names. So Christina, right?
Right, and my last name's Iserloth.
Iserloth. Okay, great. So Christina used to be on staff here, but now she's in a partner ministry, called Back on My Feet. And so, Christina, tell us about your ministry and the work that you do with Back on My Feet.
Absolutely. So Back on My Feet, we partnered with you guys a lot of years ago. Actually, we're in 16 cities.
Wow.
And Wheeler was our first organization and ministry facility here in Indianapolis. And so basically we run or walk 3 days a week outside. Run or walk outside Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5:45 in the morning.
Okay. Wow.
At all three facilities. And through the power of running and walking, we help guys get back on their feet. We do their resumes, goal setting. Next weekend, we'll be doing Marian University 5K.
Oh, wow.
So basically, I started out as a volunteer.
Yeah.
In 2019, and all three facilities would meet before the pandemic in Wheeler parking lot.
Okay.
And I was in sales for a long time, and I also helped men at Wheeler Mission find jobs.
Okay.
And I realized I had helped more people than anybody in the nation in our organization find jobs. Yeah. So I knew Brandon Andrews, who was
my last guest.
Your last guest. Yeah. And he took a chance on me. I was the first woman case manager here at Wheeler Mission at the Men's Residential Center as an employment case manager. For a year and a half, I helped guys find jobs, and also was a volunteer with Back on My Feet.
Okay.
And the old person moved away, and so now I have the ability to find people jobs at all three facilities. And actually, I just met with Brandon earlier this week. We're looking to add Brookside.
Are you really? Okay.
So as another organization.
What kind of jobs do you find then, Christina? So I've
partnered with about 45 or 50 organizations within Marion County. I mean, it's from retail all the way to iron workers. We just helped a guy find a job where he's getting paid $65 an hour.
You're kidding me.
Yes. I was able at Wheeler Mission to be able to, I had an 80% conversion. We averaged about $18 an hour for guys. So just to see them go from where they were to where God has taken them and to be part of that journey has really changed my life.
Tell me how it's changed your life.
So
everybody loves stories.
Right.
So tell me a story, right?
I'm going to tell you
I want to know a story.
So I always believed in God, but I actually, a month before Wheeler Mission hired me a year and a half ago, I was saved and baptized. And I go to iTown in Fishers, Pastor Dave Summerall. Yeah. And I actually just trained to, I'm going to be doing mission work in prisons.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes. So I've just seen through the power.
You do a little bit of everything, don't you?
Yes,
here and there and there and there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I really think that being at Wheeler Mission has changed my life, and I'm so happy to be able to be partnered with you guys and for you able to see what we do this early in the morning.
I didn't know about the ministry, but that's one of the beauties that we have with Wheeler. We've been in the community, 132 years. We have so many wonderful partnerships with organizations that, it's just and it's growing day by day, right?
Yes.
And so I was so happy to see the group of guys over there. These are my guys. These are guys over at MRC that you are, doing your magical work with them, in so many different ways. And so it's just incomprehensible, the work that you do, but it's so needed, right?
It's so needed. And I'll let you know that out of 16 cities, Indianapolis, we have found the most jobs, even beating out Atlanta.
For real?
And
For
yes.
real.
So the power of, and my boss said that there's something about Indianapolis and the networking and the nonprofit organizations and the power that God has brought everybody together to be able to help people out of homelessness. And we're just so happy to be part of this organization. And it's truly changed my life. I mean, I was able to get into ministry, case management, and now I get to see and then be here with you. And I'm just so proud of everything that you do.
Tell me a little bit about Christina. Tell me a little bit about how did Christina, get to this point, and kind of how you grew up, and just tell me a little bit about that.
So I come from business owners, my parents, so I always have had that entrepreneur spirit. I mean, honestly, I've always been a person that wants to help people. I just didn't know. My parents were in sales their whole life, so I did that in DC, New York City, all over, yes. But it wasn't where God called me to be. And it wasn't, honestly, until I joined Back on My Feet as a volunteer. And then Kyle Stewart used to be a case manager, and I knew Kyle and Brandon. And then when I started helping guys find jobs, and then my parents always, so we grew up, I was an athlete, and so
What'd you play?
I played basketball for 12 years. Yes. And I ran cross country. Okay. So it's interesting how my job has come full circle.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'm back into running.
Yeah. Oh, great. That's great.
Yes. So I just was led to help people, and now I get to actually get paid to do it. Yeah. And actually,
your brothers and sisters, siblings, or?
Yes. So I have a sister who lives in DC, and I have a brother who I don't have any kids of my own, but I was here to watch my nieces grow up. Nice. Yes, my parents are in Florida.
What do they call you, Auntie Christina, or?
So they couldn't say Christina for a long time, so I became Aunt Tina.
Aunt Tina. Okay, that's a.
I'm not Tina to anybody else but them.
That's great. That's fantastic.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. And I see a little fairy.
Yes, so I actually am a mom.
Come on.
Come here, Percy.
Percy?
Yeah. Okay. So her name is Persephone. Okay. She just showed up on my door one day, and she's our little Back on My Feet mascot. She kind of comes out too. So it really helps the guys who maybe missing their pets or anything, so they really look forward to her coming out.
Yeah.
So she's part of
everybody
the
loves dogs, right?
Yes.
How can you not love dogs?
Yes. So I'm glad that
she's your mascot.
She is, and she's my child. I'm a fur mommy. Do you have any animals yourself?
We do. Well, we're taking care of my son's Labradoodle. A big old 50-pound, 3.5 to 4 year old Labradoodle. Her name is Abby. Abby, I have a granddaughter named Abigail.
Oh.
She came later than we had the dog first, and now got a little granddaughter. So we have to distinguish Abigail and then Abby the dog.
Oh.
So it's kind of cute.
That is cute.
Kind of fun. So what's your what's some exciting things on the horizon for you and your organization coming up in the next couple of years? And so, in other words, what's your vision? Where you going with it, Christina?
So our vision is, since we have the most success on helping find jobs, because it's actually a workforce development. So that's the end goal, is to help people to get back on their feet and through being employed. And so we are looking to expand
partnerships or different right here
different
in
facilities
here in Indianapolis.
Yes.
Not in different cities. Okay.
No, we are in 16 cities right now.
Okay.
So we've just been the most successful. So where Atlanta has 5 facilities, and we only have 3 right now, we are looking to grow. So I've already put that into plan.
Okay. Okay.
in that.
So you're
And
going to grow your partnerships with different facilities here in
yes,
Indianapolis.
absolutely.
So how many men and women do you help? Is it just men or is it women too?
So right now it's just men
Okay.
that we help. Basically, over the course of 16 cities, I mean, it's thousands of people.
Wow.
Right now, this year, Indianapolis has had 141 members. Currently, we have 48 active over 3 facilities.
Okay.
And that's growing day by day. Every week or 2 weeks, I sign up new people and move them through the process. We went, since I started at one of our other facilities, we went from 3 members to now we have 27.
Oh, wow.
So, and now I've been mentoring our new addition staff member in Chicago.
Okay.
So it's just really great to be able to see it grow, and from city to city. We do about 6 races a year. So like
actual
I said,
races.
actual races. So next weekend, we'll be doing a 5K at Marian University. They're raising money, and actually one of the SLTs, the servant leadership and training. He's going to give his speech. Our other partnership, Purposeful Design, actually called me one day.
Dave Palmer.
Yes, Dave Palmer and Dan, who's the program manager, called me and was like, "Hey, I have a guy who's homeless. Can you help him out?" I brought him in that day, and now he's an SLT.
Right here
at the MRC.
Yeah.
And we did a workshop. I do workshops with the guys, and we did public speaking workshop. I gave them 4 questions, and they all had to get up in front of everybody.
Public speaking is so hard for a lot of different people.
It's so hard. And one of the questions was like, how has Wheeler changed your life since it's been here? And he has been in addiction for about 28 or 30 years and has never completed.
You're kidding me.
Right. And has never completed a program.
Wow.
And he said he's never been to church, and he goes to church to Roberts Park every weekend.
Now. Right. Fantastic.
Yep.
There's just a small sliver of the impact that you're having in the city and your organization back on your feet.
Absolutely. So we just thank you so much. I just
thank
wanted
you.
to come sit here with you and let you know that God is moving in everybody's life, and you run a wonderful organization, and Wheeler Mission has changed my life, and we're so happy to be partnered with you.
Well, we're happy that you are on staff, but we're equally as happy now that you and the partner organization, and you're doing a different kind of work, but a very valuable kind of work, right?
Yes.
So, but thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Good luck with all you do.
Thank you.
We're so happy that you let us speak today.
No, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
You, Christina. Okay. And folks, that was Christina
Iserloth.
Iserloth. See, I told you. Christina Iserloth, and so she's been fantastic, and her dog as well. But it's just without organizations like Back on Your Feet and other ministries, we couldn't do the really life-saving work that we do here at Wheeler Mission. And I just want to thank you for everything you've done. If you're listening and watching us on Facebook Live or on YouTube, you have a role to play too. And so we're giving you such valuable information about all the great partnerships and organizations that we work with here in the city. We can't do it all. No one organization can do it all. So that's why we have to come together as a collective, as a community, and that's one of the things that Jesus and the Bible teaches us so much about, is that, it's community. It's, it's coming together to share and to uplift each other, and to just be in relationships with, because that's really what it's all about. I've really enjoyed every conversation I've had, over the last umpteen hours that we've been talking, but I'm looking forward to some. Now the sun is about to break through the clouds and the darkness, and the busy streets of Indianapolis on a Friday morning, all the folks going back and forth to work. I expect to see a lot of hustle and bustle here real soon. But as usual, it's been a pleasure here with Conversations on a Bench. And I'm going to sign off right now, and I'll see you later.